Okay, so gracious blessings to you. Thank you for showing up for the planet, for yourself, and for the evolution of all beings. Let's just drop into that for a minute. So sometimes we look around this world and we either really enjoy what we experience and see, we wonder at the beauty of it, especially the natural part of it. I think to my liking much more than what we create as humans. And I think if you're here in this field right now, your intent is to engage in whatever way you can to offering your love and support and manifested soul purpose to moving us into the 5D upgrade. And I remember once I found this image of someone dragging tires with chains behind them. And I used that, I believe, in one of our presentations. And sometimes that's what it feels like. And in addition to this, I'm assuming that you, like all of us, are an emotional being. And emotional beings have their own process of healing to go through, right? They just have their own karma, they have their own family lines, they have their own present world experiences, their decades of being on the planets. We have all of that. And then we have the emotions that come out of us having a heartfelt intention and not seeing the results of it immediately, not seeing the results of change in the world, not seeing more peace necessarily. And yet we have hope because we see change on small levels. We see ourselves evolve. We see ahas happening with other people. Sometimes we meet children that give us so much hope with the light in their eyes. Sometimes we have interactions with the natural world that just allow us to take that deep breath in and just go, oh, this is it right here. And sometimes we have a breakthrough, personal breakthrough, where we allow ourselves perhaps to let go of an attachment to something, or we let ourselves emote, cry, shake, even pound the pillows, and we feel better afterwards. And we find our way back to that love, love, love. It pops through. It's like, oh yeah, that. Or we hear someone else say it and we're like, oh my gosh, it's spreading. Someone else just said love, love, love. So here's my realization. The best thing I can do here is to self-realize, to wake up. And to do that, I have to let go of my attachment to having this world evolve in a cognitive way that feels like it's moving in the right direction. And that means I just need to take a deep breath in and attend to my inner work. And to recognize, yes, part of my inner work moves into the outer planes if I can empower anyone else, empower them to be deepening towards their realization. Deepening towards your realization of self. So allow yourself to deepen, beautiful beings. Allow yourself to use your breath to drop in. To drop in. Allow your attention to migrate inward until you find your shiny core. Yes, that core that you've worked to clear, that you've worked to empower with your I ams. That you've reconfigured to hold and be a channel for not only the light you are, but the dimensional expansion that you are. And so go into that core, drop into it, breathe into it. Access it. Access it and realize that it is realized. It's like, oh yeah. And then say a prayer for you. Say a prayer towards your intentions. So when we say prayers, it's a form of surrender. We're asking for something, to a higher power, to a deeper essence, to a realized oneness. May I be all that I am in this world. May I be in it, yet not of it. May I love myself unconditionally, even in the hardest moments. May I realize, as an evolved being manifested in a density body, that I need and deserve love and nurturing and care. Holy One, show me how to nurture myself. Be connected to breath and essence. Remind me that I am in a beautiful process of awakening. And I accept any guidance, clues, cues, or assistance in that evolution. May I remember that I am. May I remember that I am light. I am one with and in the spirit. I am love. I am therefore free. In truth, thou art free. And truth be known, we gather to remember this in this moment, that you and you and you and you individually and then together we are free. That is our true reality, free to be. knowing that we must see the mystery of how to be, mystery of how to be. And allow the sanctity of this mystery to engage with you through your crown chakra, through your central channel. Let this sanctity of the mystery now infuse you with energy, the sanctity of energy now. Continuing to allow the breath to move you deeper still into your inner sanctums. Love, 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 love. Settling into that. Then, if you are ready, nod to your own inner mystery, that which cannot be explained. It is part of your realization. Accept and allow. Accept and allow thee to be as the mystery. Not to be explained, perhaps to be experienced and then expressed. And if you need to, drop in one more time. To feel and bless the sanctity of all that you are, all that you have realized to this moment. And be grateful to you, that which you are, for all that you have done to become this realization of self. And nod and say, yep. Then, with love in your heart, share with our field here. Share with our field. That which you are. Mm. Let us bring our hands to our hearts. Take a moment and project forward into your day. Where can you be in namaste today? Perhaps a phone call out to someone, perhaps a prayer for someone, a loving, a loving reach out to someone. Spread your light, spread your essence, spread your connection to the mystery. Love, namaste.